And we're live, Gertrude. Guys, everybody hears me fine, right? I had to set up my computer because I took it with me. I've been out of town this weekend. It's awful. Can you guys hear me? Blink twice if you can. God, you're little, aren't you? You're awfully tiny. Everybody here? Everybody with me? I have missed out. I've missed you guys. Okay, so first and foremost, everybody hears me, right? Come on, I need an answer. There's always a damn delay. Hi, Joni. Hey, guys. First thing we have to address, we got to address something right away. I've been out of town. John Soskovsky, I was going to make you a mod, but I can't find you. It's really weird. I'm having problems. Okay, I need to address something. It's important, and it's incredibly important, okay? I've been out of town and been a little tired. A Shark Week is supposed to happen. I have zero makeup on today, nothing but skincare. And I want to address that because I'm embarrassed. I didn't want to put anything on. It's been the whole day. I just unpacked and I was like, I don't want to put a bunch of makeup on because I'm about to start my period and I just don't feel like it. So I just want to address that. Yes, it's not that much different. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but still, I feel embarrassed that I don't have it. I don't have anything on. I have no lipstick, no nothing. Here's the other weird thing. Oh, Raymond, you don't understand. It's embarrassing. I don't leave the house without makeup on. So it's just weird to come on to a live. Oh, thanks to the pink ruffles. You like these? They're cute. I tried to add that since I have no makeup on. I was like, let's try to distract them from the no makeup with a cute dog and a pink ruffle. So I'm glad you guys noticed. I know you guys don't care, but I care. And it's weird for me to not have anything on. Does anybody think that I look red? I'm trying to understand if this has something to do with my cycle and why am I 39 and just putting this together? We went out for okay, good. Brian's paying more attention to Gertie. Everybody's good. We're trying to distract with this thing. I feel like my skin looks really red lately. Now, here's the only thing. I did sit out in the sun last week intentionally because I lost my vitamin D prescription that I got from Costco. I think I accidentally threw it away, or maybe Jeff did. And I did get some sun, but like I'm feeling like I look really red. And I don't know if I need to see a dermatologist. So I don't know. Oh, really? Miranda says it's my period. Is it? Like, does that have something to do with it? By the way, I'm late. I was supposed to start today. When we were driving yesterday, I thought it was starting yesterday. I was feeling like I was starting, and I was like, Jeff, this is unfortunate to tell you this, but my uterus is telling me I'm starting. Then we got to the hotel, and I didn't start. I was like, that's weird. It told me it was. I felt the fallopians. No, Robin, I'm not using any new products. I do. Lulu, I use retinol in my skincare. Yes. Definitely. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, guys. Look, I'm as deep as a puddle. I'm very shallow. So it's important to me that I don't look ugly. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go out there full on ugh. These people are my friends. They're not going to judge me. A few of them will. But you know what? We all do that. No, it's not the lighting, Lisa. It's not. Because here's the deal. I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh, really, Allison? Hold on, I feel like I can't tell. I know, Raymond, but my vitamin D is super low. Every time I go, every 3 months for my blood work, it's always like 12 or something, and it's supposed to be way higher than that. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Retinol can make you red? Oh, no. No, my sunscreen does not have retinol in it. I use a retinol skincare like product, 3 different products. Don't you? Well, Shannon, the retinol stuff I use, I have a day and a night one. Okay, Melissa, I can add you as a mod. I don't need mods necessarily. I mean, I have quite a few, but I just Thought I'd throw a few more people in if they wanted, but I don't necessarily need them. I got Retired Red. I have Steve, Britton. I have Lori. Lori's my main, and Retired Red are my main. What was I going to say? Oh my God, you guys, that's my friend Martin. He lives in Denmark and he's hilarious. Martin, call me by my real name though. Cheese Muffin's cute, but that's not my real name that you call me. Go by the real one now. Well, my prescription, my vitamin D, Megan, prescription is $3 at Costco. It doesn't get cheaper than that, my friend. Okay. All right, Evelyn Lee Barney, may stop the daytime retinol. Here's the thing, I don't use retinol every day. I use a lot of different skincare products and I rotate them. Like I have 3 different kind of lines and brands that I use and I rotate. Here's the other thing that sucks, you guys. Hey, Leah Lee. This time of year, I start getting so dry and I exfoliate and I'm sad about it. I get like right here already, I start getting like super dry and I hate it. So here's something else I did. This is weird and it's going to sound weird to you guys, but I'm going to tell you about my secret stuff that I do. Von Mar is a store here that I shop at, okay? And their beauty section is nice. They always buy stuff and then if it doesn't work out, they mark it down to sell it. That's how I have all my expensive skincare. I'm using this skincare from Switzerland. I think it's from Switzerland. It's called Verso. Guys, I bought their daytime hydrating like retinol serum. It was like $130 for the bottle. Von Mar marked it down to like $17. Okay. I bought like 3 bottles. I can't afford it once the stuff runs out, but like it was really, oh yeah, I use hyaluronic acid too. That's part of my routine. I did, yeah, humidifier. Definitely I need to get a humidifier. That's my humidifier I've had for years broke. So I need to get another one, like bad. Lulu, yes, hyaluronic acid. I use that too in my routine. Yeah, there we go, Martin. He calls me baby cheese, and it's changed my life. It's the cutest thing. Hold on. What was I saying? Okay, let me go back to what I'm saying. I'm not exfoliating that much, babe. Allison, I hardly exfoliate in the summer at all. Hey, peace lady. But when it gets dry like this, I start to exfoliate. Okay, so here's my point. Let me go back to what I was saying, or I'm going to forget again. Von Mar has this brand, you guys. Check this out, okay? It's this brand called Hush and Hush. I did a little research on it. It's probably crap, but they make a lot of hair care products too, and they had one on sale. Here's what I bought. It's a capsule. It's a skin capsule. It's a vitamin, okay? And it's called, oh, this isn't the one I was talking about. What? I don't know who that is, Keela, but I recognize them at the same time. Okay, guys, like here, let me show you. Okay. Seriously, I know not everybody cares about this, and there's 268 of you in here, but okay, check this out. Check this out. It's worth a shot. Okay. I'm a cheapie when it comes to stuff. At the same time, I'm not. I don't buy over the counter crap. I buy a lot of what I think is quality. Oh, Snake, really? Ken, you'll moderate? That's cool. I'll add you in, brother. Okay, check this out. Check this out. Motion backyard. What the hell? Oh, it's my stray cat already. He's already out. What time is it? 7:25. He doesn't eat this early. Usually I feed him at like 9. Okay. Deeply rooted hair serum. This is expensive stuff. You put it in every night into your hair, and it's supposed to, it says improves follicle regeneration, revitalizes thin aging hair, reduces shedding, and it all kinds of other crap. Check this out. It's $75 a bottle. Okay. I can't. Okay. Look, Von Mar has it marked down to half, $37. So I bought a bottle. Okay. Wiley's not out yet, Keela. Wiley doesn't come out till late. He comes out around 11. Check this out. This is what I was talking about with skincare, and then we can move on with our lives. They make a bunch of skincare vitamins. Okay. I didn't try the CeraVe. No, I'm having a hard time bringing myself to that product. Okay. Because here's the deal, I use typically higher end, more expensive products that I research. And I don't like a lot of chemicals that are bad for your skin either. So I buy products a lot that are organic or I researched them first. I did not know this about the retinol. Hey, Mary Beth, you never make live them on vacation? Oh my God, you're my kind of girl, babe. Drinking wine and eating potato chips. I love you. I don't drink wine, but I love chips. So look, this is called Hydrate. They make all different ones. Check this out. It's 65 bucks a bottle. They have it marked down to 32. Okay. Okay. Then they also make one. Check this out. And then we can be done. We'll move on with our lives. Okay. This one is called Clear, and it's supposed to help clear up your skin. It's normally $45 a bottle. They have it for 22. So I love Von Mar for this reason, because it gives me the ability to try things out that I normally wouldn't just buy at full price. What is going on? Okay. Hey, Bo. What do you guys think of that? I like to do that. Sorry, I'm catching up now. I'm not saying drugstore is bad, Evelyn Lee Barney. I'm just saying, Von Mar, Lisa. Von, VONMAUR.com. I buy so much of their stuff, like not just skincare. I buy their clothes. It's always free shipping. It's just a win-win. But they have one in my city, so I also shop there. Thank you, Peace Lady. Yeah, I love Von Mar, guys. It's a well-kept secret. Yeah, I know, Jess. That's a problem. The cost, no, I don't know who that is. The cost of skincare isn't an indication of the quality of the ingredients or formula. That's where I get kind of roped in, and I feel like I get lied to. Like sometimes I feel like the more something costs, or the less available it is. Like you can't just walk into a CVS and buy it. I have this dumb, weird psychological idea that I'm like, it must be better. No, it's not. And I've got to stop doing that. So, Peace Lady, I don't know if they ship to Canada. That's a question. I don't know. Oh, hey, Lori, I'm glad you're in here. I didn't see you. Yes, Brad. Thank you for that tidbit. I learned that recently. Don't wrap your wet hair in a towel after you wash it. It stretches and eventually breaks the follicle. Now, Brad, I'm more careful now that I read that. I don't. Oh, yeah, I do a lot of Wendy Baker. I do a lot of Paula's Choice. I lightly put like the towel, like when my hairstylist washes my hair, she just like puts a towel over my head and like lightly walks me back to the chair. Like I don't twist it in the towel anymore. I just kind of put the towel over. Von Mar, I think, is a Midwest thing, but it's wonderful. It's a great thing, guys. They just have really good sales. They just like mark stuff down until it's gone. They just keep doing it. They had a Free People top that I liked and was looking at, and it was like $138, like Free People is. And then it got marked down to like, they mark it down 3 to 4 times just till they sell it. And they marked it down to like 22 bucks. All of Jeff's shirts, his nice Under Armour shirts that I buy him, every summer I buy those for him. They start at like 100 to 120, and then they go down, and I buy them every year for like $25. They mark them down to like just till they sell. And Jeff's a 2X. And so I feel like those don't go as quickly, and I just snatch them up. Anyway, so cute, you guys. So I've been out of town. Jeff and I, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. This is the problem. Squirrel. I'm all over the map. Look at this. Like we took some pictures together last night, and I was trying to alter them because I look so red. Like this one I altered, but I don't like putting like different what are they called? Not filters. It's not cleaning up my face. It's a different color over the screen instead of what it like the original. I took this last night, but I hate how my skin looks, so I'm not gonna post it. Like, I hate it, but it's cute and Jeff looks really cute. So we had to go to some Masonic thing over the weekend, and that's where we were. And thank you, Ken. I know you're a man though. You look fine. I mean, I don't. I feel like I looked really bad. Like I have so much redness going on here. It's a bummer. Thank you, Ocean Loving Soul and Nikia. Love you, girl. Um, thank you, Megan. Maybe I'll post it then. Fine. Maybe I'll post it and maybe I'm just being self-conscious. Oh, Keela, you were going to? Thanks, guys. Thank you for the boost, guys. It's nice of you to say. I just don't feel like I looked very good. Thanks, Allison. So we went to Springfield, not far. It was like a 2.5 hour drive, no big deal. But something I'm really proud of, guys. Wait, what are we saying here, Jess? I need to know. Sorry, guys, real quick. One more skincare thing. So much of the Korean and Japanese brands have much, much better ingredients. I have heard this, but what brand? I've heard that too. Thank you, Lisa Scholes. Oh, peace, lady. You're so sweet. What brands of Korean skincare are we talking? I need to know. I need to know this secret. You are really making me warm. I'm going to have to take this sweater off. Just sit there for a minute, please. Hold on. I'm stuck. I need help. I need help. I'm stuck. Yeah, we are the most critical of ourselves. So guys, so cute, really something cute happened. Huxley, I was talking to Jeff on the way up to Springfield yesterday. Huxley, thank you, Nikia. Jeff was red. Barb, SPTV tattoo wearer. Hey, Jilbo, he had tequila shots last night, and I didn't know. He was off with the dudes doing shots. He had a glass of wine and 2 shots of tequila. Jeff doesn't ever drink. So by the time he got to the table, I was like, whoa, Sunburn, what's going on with you? Your face is fire, dude. He was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. Is it? I was like, yeah, you're looking really, really like you just walked on the sun. Then I found out when we got into the Uber that he was like, I had some shots. I was like, what? I don't know. No, we didn't end up boning down. I tried to. Tequila, Nikia, tequila apparently makes Jeff very tired because when we got back to the hotel, I'm glad you asked. I tried to de-pants Jeff and get down, and he was out like a light. And it was sad. And this morning I kind of made him feel bad about it. I was like, I tried to get it. I don't know if you recall. And he was like, I remember. He was like, but I was so tired. And I was like, is that part of marrying old people? Yeah. And don't worry, Epstein came with us. And I'm glad you asked, Keela. He came home. I forgot to put a little, like a necktie on him or something so he doesn't blend in with the bed. But I did catch him this morning. It was so funny. When we left this morning, he was like, do you have Epstein? I was like, I have him. Martin looked like a giant rose and a giant meat wallet. I had a love, what? Oh, yeah, it kind of does. I love that cardigan. It's a great cardi. Yeah, so I didn't get down this weekend, which was a bummer because I was hoping to before Shark Week, but Shark Week's not here either. And yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. We brought Epstein home. My sister's in the chat. Where the hell have you been? That's crazy. It's a stimulant as far as alcohol goes. It is? You guys say hi to my sis, Brianna. Where have you been, girl? God, I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. No, he passed out. But Brianna, he's old. So, I mean, I don't know. Jeff's kind of old. Yeah, Raymond, I named Epstein after the perv with the island because Epstein is too large and powerful. And he's too sexual. So yeah, I did name him that for that reason. He has too much power for his own good. Um, I'm not a drinker. You guys know this. I've never drank. I've had drinks before. I've tried it, but every time I ever had drinks in my life, it made me super tired. So I don't know. Um, I feel like I was talking about something and then I got, oh, Huxley. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we were driving and yeah, I was just flapping my gums. And I said to Jeff, I was like, I really wish that Huxley had friends. Like, he's super social. He's in every sport you can imagine, but he doesn't have like the real friends. And then I realized it's probably because that's how I am. But then what's so cool, you guys, I got home today and he made a friend that lives down the street and they go to the same school. And he went to his house today, which was a huge deal. I don't think he's ever done that. I don't think he's ever gone to a friend's house. That's kind of sad. I've been pushing it for years, but he just is kind of like me. Hey, Kelly, got a blue sky invite code for you. What is a blue sky? Not sure if you want to try other social media, if you're burnout. Kelly, I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to social media. Yes, Lori or Laura. Brianna, can't wait for you and Reese to have a chat about your experience in Scientology. Brianna, I want to do that really badly. Sarah, Robin, I'm sorry, I just saw that he had an egg-shaped peen. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. I won't sleep well tonight knowing that. Hi, Missy. Glad you're here, babe. Okay, so he went and hung out with this kid today, and they hung out the whole day. I'm so excited about it. So he went to his house, then they came back to our house, and they played outside for like 4 hours. They played football, frisbee, and baseball, which I love, 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 because I like Huxley to do. Huxley's never been a screen kid. He doesn't spend a lot of time on TV, on iPads. We never bought him all that stuff anyway, but he's not a big sit and do nothing. And so I love that this kid is that way too. So they played outside for like 4 hours. Then he came in and he goes, "Can I go back to his house?" And I said, "Sure, just keep me in the know." And then he texted me and he said, "We're going to ride bikes." And I was like, "That's awesome." So they rode bikes and he came home for dinner. And then he said, "Can I spend the night at his house?" And I said, "No way." He's never had a sleepover before, you guys. And I said, "Yeah, Brianna, what's my sister saying?" Jeff, you're in the chat. I was just thinking about you and I'm glad you're here. Where have you been? We need to do that for sure. As you know, I'm a little nervous about it, but I would love to. Guys, Brianna's a little nervous to share her Scientology story. But I think that we would make her feel very, very welcome. This is family. These are non-judgmental people, Brianna, and they're very accepting of all of our stories. And I think they would love to meet you. I get private messages all the time, Brie, of people who are like, "We want to meet your sister. We want to hear from your sister." So on your own time and when you can, I want you to come on and do it, but no pressure. And guys, Brianna has 2 little babes, and my God, one of them she sent a picture of today, and I just was like, I got to get a hold of that. He's so cute. They're both cute, but the one I'm talking about was an infant the last time I saw him, and now he's like growing into his own, and he's just so cute. Anyway, yeah, Brianna, don't worry. I know. I'm so happy for Huxley. Okay, Jeff, you've been traveling. That's fine. Then I understand. Yes, the sassy wombat. Brianna, we are here to support you and just be sister friends. Come on in. Lumen, would love to meet you, Brianna. Lisa, we already love you, Brianna. See, Brianna, this is notorious. This group that we have created, this family here, is notorious. We are famous for who we are. We are loving, we are caring, it's real, it's meaningful. No judgment here. Everybody love is totally love here. We love everything. We love everybody. So, yeah, kind of like Aaron just said, no pressure. Happy to be a non-judgy ear. My lovely friend Armine, who I just was chatting with all afternoon. We'd love to meet you, Brianna. Robin says, when you're ready. I know, Brianna, you can read this stuff yourself. That's really sweet, Brianna says. Evelyn, I appreciate your honesty. Actually, we do judge Reese for buying too expensive skincare, but otherwise we're cool. Evelyn, that's why I love you, girl. She says it like it is. Missy says, whenever you're ready, we're here. Julie says it's a safe place. Every time I come in here, I need to blow my nose. Jilbo, I love Jilbo Baggins, Brianna. She says nothing but love. Yes, she says, I love all your people. My sister is huge-hearted person. She's going to love you guys. You're going to love her. She's really pretty. My sister is very pretty. She's very camera ready, unlike me tonight. But she just has 2 little kids, and that's going to be a little bit of something to tackle. But otherwise, when she's ready, we are ready, and we want her here. Ken, I love you. Brianna, look what Ken said. You're welcome here, Brianna. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. Ray judges me for the candy corn, as he should. I get it. I get it. Brad says, Brianna, nobody's going to send you to ethics. Kelly, I think I have heard of Fenty Skincare. Simon Superstar, we are real and supportive and would love to get to know Brianna. Yes. Jess, to be honest, come with hilarious Reese stories. Jess, Brianna and I did not grow up together much. I lived with Brianna till I was 7, and that's about it. So she probably won't. Brianna and I are still kind of getting to know each other a little bit, to be honest. LJ, great group of supportive people on Reese's channel. Yes. Brian, yes. Guys, a poet, Brian Lucas, he and I are doing a live together Tuesday morning at 11. Brian, I just have to figure out how to set that up, but we're doing it. I just don't know how. Yes, he's spending the night tonight. He just hopped on before my live, and he said he was so cute, you guys. Huxley came down here, and he was like, Mom, he was like, can I spend the night at his house? And of course I was like, is this okay with his mom? I did all those things to check. And he was like, yeah. And I said, sure. And it's not far. It's like 4 houses away. And he said, I'll be back in the morning. And I said, I'm so excited for you, Huxley. And they played football together. They're going to do wrestling together. Huxley starts wrestling tomorrow. So, by the way, guys, he doesn't have school tomorrow. Otherwise I would never let him do this. I'm going to mute it for a minute and do my thing. Hold on. FYI, Aaron S., you're so nice. Reese, I'll be changing my screen name, to Auntie Wombat in honor of Huxley. Oh my God, that's so cute. Yeah, Sherry, Brianna is my sister. Oh, Jeff, I just love you. Thank you. I don't look good. I just don't think I look good. I don't have any makeup on, Jeff. That's kind of unusual for me, but I went with it and I don't really care. Thank you for saying that. Yvonne, I love that. Every time you see candy corn, I love it, babe. Yeah, I am too, Aaron. Brian and I will be doing a live together. He sent me his book. He's so sweet. Yeah, Sarah, I even did sleepovers when I was a kid. So I'm really excited for him. I have been begging for him to get a friend. And it's just hard because, he's almost 14. He'll be 14 in a few weeks. And I want him to have a friend. Armina, Brianna, focus on Gertie and you'll feel relaxed. Joking aside, it's a safe place here and we're all excited to see and hear your story. Armina, I love you. You're so nice. Iwa. Oh my God, I didn't even think of that. With Huxley gone tonight, I can bone down with Jeff. That's a great idea. That didn't even cross my mind. Probably because he shot me down last night with his damn tequilas. That's a great idea. Megan, 100%. Could it be because Doug was always around taking up his time? He didn't get to make friends. We were talking about that on the drive home today. 100% Huxley doesn't. Now that's my fault. I take credit for that. I take responsibility, for that. I feel like Huxley doesn't have the friends he could have had because Doug swooped in every single weekend to take Huxley. Doug and Huxley were friends. Doug didn't allow Huxley to have any other friends. I didn't put a stop to that like I should have. So, yes, I believe that that is why. Thank you, make it make sense. I don't wear a lot of makeup anyway. I don't know why I'm acting like I look like Dolly Parton or something. Reese, could it be because, oh, you already said that. Yeah. You know, Tyler, that's a good point too. The redness in my skin could be allergies. I have been having allergies, of course, fall allergies. Um, Kid is not anywhere to be found. Keela, kid's going to the vet in the morning. I think she's having some problems. She's acting weird and she peed in the house somewhere last week. And so I've figured I might as well get that checked out. I would have done it last week, but they did not have anything until tomorrow morning. Joni Cummings, Brianna, we love you here just like we love Reese. Thank you, Joni. Joni is a true gem. Thank you for your super chat, Joni. Yeah, Lulu, I really don't get breakouts. I don't get adult acne at all. Every once in a while before Shark Week, actually, I have a little like zit feeling right here, but that's about it. I just have this redness lately. So I know, Ray. I'm excited for Huxley, guys. Yeah, we don't want Brianna to feel pressured at all. Um, yeah, Ray, it was a very unnatural relationship for sure. Hey, baby angel. Yeah, she's okay, Keela. She's all right. She's not like super sick or anything. She's just kind of acting a little bit off. And I want her to have a full exam and just, then I feel good about it. We can rule some things out, $300-400 later, no big deal. Probably a bladder infection. I did wonder if she was diabetic because she's pretty chubby, as you guys know. She does drink a lot of water. But my vet friend said she would actually be losing weight, most likely if she was diabetic, and she's not doing that. Yes, Sarahwin, me too. Me too. I'm so happy he has a friend. I was watching them play today and they were out in our backyard. They switched to our backyard and they played for hours. They played baseball and then they played football and then they played frisbee and then they went back to football. And I was like, I love this. I love this. Martin says, I think you inspired Hux in your last live to be more social. Remember what he said when I asked him what he liked about his mom? It makes me feel good when things are going great for Hux. God, me too, Martin. Me too. Curious Cat, where you been, girl? I'm glad you'll take her in. It's worth the peace of mind. Oh, for sure. Kid is so important to me. Yes, definitely. Carrie, hey babe. No, I have not talked to the waitress from the restaurant again. Okay, so I kind of want to touch on that. So why do I have like nasal congestion? Every time is it from talking? This doesn't happen to me at all throughout the day. And then I jump on a live and I get this like post nasal drip. Definitely, Lori. Cats don't get UTIs? Really? When and if your sister comes on, would love to hear the differences about your upbringing for sure. I would love to. I would love to hear it too. Yeah, no, poor kid, but I really do think she'll be all right. Oh, maybe, Lori. Something in the basement setting off allergies? Megan, I am not leaning forward. The desk is in front of me. I hope she doesn't have kidney stones. Well, we'll be doing, Peace Lady, we'll be doing a full blood work tomorrow. What sucks is they need to get urine, and they said they can't get urine like they can from a dog. So they're going to have to, I'm going to have to leave her there all day. I'm going to have to drop her off. I don't know how that works. Oh, God. I hope she doesn't have kidney issues. Barb says, question, how would you have known that you were supposed to stop that? You were brainwashed. Do you think Huxley spending every living minute with Doug was a good thing? Good point. I never liked it. I never liked him going with Doug every weekend. I just feel like looking back on it now, I wish I had stopped it. Jess, I don't know. They just told me on the phone that they can't get urine from a cat, so they'll have to keep her all day. I don't know. That sounds horrible. So, no, I don't crochet or knit. I don't know how to do anything. I can't even put air in my tires. So guys, Jeff and I were having a chat on the way back today on the drive home. And I just felt like I was like, I want to discuss that with my family on the live. God, you guys are scaring me. I hope she doesn't have kidney issues. Whatever it is, I hope it's a quick, you know, give her an antibiotic and it goes away. Oh, I will, curious cat. I'll let you know what I find out about her. I hope they don't keep her all day. She's going to have a freaking meltdown panic attack. I feel bad for her. Man, I was hoping it was just going to be like a UTI. I really hope it's nothing serious. She's only like 5 or 6 years old. So hopefully it's nothing major. Keela, where'd you go? Where'd it go? Keela, Reese, you and Huxley have come so far about the Dougie issue. You can't change. You can go forward. You're right, Keela. You're right. And I don't spend a lot of time regretting that. I do feel like his dad and I both don't make friends. So it may just be that too, maybe. But the thing is Huxley's his own person and he's super social. Jess, I know she's so ridiculous, isn't she? He's social and everybody loves you. Did you know that? Did you know that you were tiny? Did you know that you were born next to the Lord Jesus Christ, right in the manger? Did you know that you're beautiful and you have nice footy paws? So here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about something because I was like, I want to talk to my people about that. Jeff sometimes will say something to me and he'll button it up with like, and that's why you are the way you are. And I really hate that shit because I'm like, I don't even know if that's true. I don't like it when people jump out of their lane. I don't know if there was blood in her pee. I sure hope not. I haven't checked. It's terrifying. Let's hope not. And Jeff, I don't think he does it. He's not doing it to be a jerk. He just has this way. Yeah, Armina, I'm taking her in the morning. It'll be okay. He just has this, and she hasn't peed again, by the way, in the house. It happened one time, but I still was like, that's weird. Something's not right. Okay, so he has this way of being like, and it comes from your background and your upbringing, and that's why you are the way you are. And I just am always like, cringe. I'm like, ooh, I really don't like that. I really wish you wouldn't sum me up like that and tell me what I'm doing and how and why I do the things I do. My therapist doesn't even do that. So it's like, I really don't like that. I've I've come to deal with it. It's been years. I just deal with it. But he said something today that could be true. Could be true. I don't know. But we were talking about friendships, and what did he say? Did you know that you were this little, though? Did you ever have any idea that you were going to look like this and be this tiny? Did you tell the group that you feel this way? Did you tell everybody that you were born next to the Lord? God, she's small, isn't she? Isn't she little, you guys? It's so little. Awfully kissy, too. Incredibly kissy. So yeah, it's cringy. So I try that, Evelyn Lee Barney. Next time, say, oh, and why? Yeah, it really doesn't work to turn it around. It really doesn't work to touch on it because it just lights a fire. So I've learned to just go, yeah, okay, okay. So what did he say today? Something about why I don't have any friends and how it comes from this, and this. He just lays out a path, like why I am the way I am. He's like, and it comes from this, and that's why you are the way you are. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Like, again, I know myself very well, and I'm coming out and unpeeling layers every day. And I'm doing so much soul searching and like figuring out why I am the way I am, that it bothers me when anybody, not just Jeff, when anybody's like, well, and that's where that comes from. It's like, well, you don't really live in here though. So, and you didn't experience everything I did. You didn't walk the path I did. So it's kind of like, I don't like that. And I don't do that to people. I've never felt cool. Jeff is a Taurus. Hey, Leo, I've never felt cool telling people why they are the way they are. I've never felt good about being like, and that's why you do that. What the hell? What do I know? Why would I be able to say that to another person? I don't live in your lane. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Anyway, could be. I don't know. I don't like it, and that's all I'm going to say. But I did have an interesting thought. I had interesting thoughts about it today. I don't know, guys, that I'm ready to take the jump into an actual friendship. Let me explain. I'm quite proud of where I've gotten already. I'm extremely social. I don't know what you would call this. I said this today. What would you call this? I'm not an introvert. I'm very chatty with people. And when I'm with people, I give it my all. They get my full undivided attention. I'm in it to win it with you. I want to be there. I want to ask you questions. I want to know things about you. But here's where it stops. Here's something I do. And somebody explain this to me if you don't mind. I have specific places all over Kansas City I like to go. I just went to one of my favorite stores Friday. Okay. It's called Clairvaux. I love that store. The owner was there. It's all these ladies were in there, and I walked in and they went, Reese, right when I walked in. That's a lot of stores for me because I shop at a lot of the same places and I have for over a decade. So I walk in and I get my usual Reese, hey. And I was like, hey, and I'm naming everybody by name. And while I'm in that store, and this is a perfect example, I do this all the time if I shop. While I'm in that store, for the 45 minutes I'm in there talking through the line of everybody that works there and catching up. And I asked if the manager had her baby and what did she name him? And I really am there to be there to see those people. Okay. I really want to see them. I want to ask how they're doing. But here's the beauty of it. And I realized this today. I love, love, love going in there to see them, and I give it my all. But I also love leaving. I love walking out the door knowing it's over. I don't have to follow up. I'm not going to see you again until I come back. I don't have to call you. You're not going to call me. I have to blow my nose again, guys. It's bothering me. Hold on. I don't have to, I don't know if that sounds bad, but I just feel like I go in, I truly want to be there and I truly want to be there with you and see you. But then I leave and I get in the car and I think, God, it was good to see all those girls. I love those girls and I love what I just bought or whatever it is. But I'm done. And I feel like my energy was taken up doing that. Yes, Barb, I tell him all the time. Yes, doesn't make a difference. So Jeff, for whatever reason, feels the need. He tells me all the time. If I say I don't like that, he goes, well, I have to point it out. It's important that I point out what you're doing wrong so that you can correct it for your future and you won't do it anymore. That is not how I work at all. But for whatever reason, Jeff has it in his mind that if he's able to point it out, it makes him sleep better at night. That's okay. But then it's weird. So I go all over town to my favorite spots. I am a creature of habit, I would say. More than anything, I'm a homebody. I like to be at home. But I do get like a wild hair a couple times a month, and I'll want to go on a date or something. And I'll be like, let's go to Clairvaux. Let's go to Ladyco. Let's go. All these places I like to shop. And I'll say, let's go to Ladyco and see Abby, the owner. Let's go to Clairvaux and see Joni, Izzy, and Fanny. Like, I like going to see those people, but then I'm done. And I think, oh, I know what Jeff said to me today. Actually, he was kind of spot on today. And I was like, wow, that's in my head. I was like, I don't usually agree with him, but I was interested in what he had to say. He said, yeah, gems of SP. That makes sense, Reese. You get to control who is in your life and how much. I love you for that. Yes. Carrie, it's like having people leave your house related or not from a holiday. It's so much energy. I'm the same way. But you enjoy it while you're there. Thank you for your super chat. But you enjoy it while you give it your all while you're with them. It's not a situation where I feel like I have to do it and I got to put on my happy face and go entertain and socialize with people. No, 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 no. I like the time that I'm in it, but then I'm done. So here's the thing. Sea jar. It sounds like an ambivert. Okay. A mix of both introvert and extrovert. I love socializing. And when that time is up, you go home to de-stress. Yeah, sea jar. Thank you for your super chat. So here's what Jeff said. I said, and that's the best I can do right now. It is. It just is. That's what I like to do. It's in my comfort level. I don't want to push myself to go force myself to make a friend with somebody. Here's why. In my opinion, friendships take work. They take a lot of work. You got to put work into it. It's not that I don't want to put that work into it, but it has to be with the right person. I do not want to waste time on a person where I feel meh about. And then I've had this happen. I've had this happen many times in my life. This sounds mean, but it's not meant to be mean. I have met so many people out and about, like I just talked about, and they go, we should hang out. They really like me. Like they'll click with me, but I don't feel it back. And they'll be like, oh, you and I got to hang out. And then I feel weird. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't feel it with you. I have to feel it. Now, I've been out before where I meet somebody and I'm like, I want to be your friend. And then they do that back to me. They don't feel it. So it's got to be right. Fire and Herbs Nurse, cool name. Thank you for your super sticker. I got to find the right person. Okay, well, here, let's get to what Jeff said. Jeff said, see, Jeff has a ton of friends, and he always has. Jeff said, friendships are like amazing. He was like, you do have to put a lot of work in them, but he was like, they're there for you when you need them. And, you build on that. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you know what it is? He goes, you don't find value in that. And at first I was like, that's a little dicky. But then I was like, actually, that's not dicky. He's right. He is 100% right. I don't find value in it. You know why? And I started thinking on this after he said it, and I then started talking about it in the car. I don't find value in it because I've never had a friendship like that. But let's back out of the friendship, guys. Let's back out of the friendship for a minute. Let's go into parents. My father did not find value in me. He did not find value in having me. He did not find value in having a relationship with me. I didn't find value in having a relationship with him. Obviously, right? We're disconnected from each other. He dumped me and it was horrible. And I was thinking about that. I'm not one to like go back and put things together like that, but it really made sense to me I was like, because I'm kind of more like move forward. I kind of hate it when people are like, well, I'm this way because of my parents and my childhood and poor me. Fuck off. Move on. Let's move forward. There's nothing you can do about that anyway. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but like, let's deal with the now and see what you can do to unlearn it or change it. That's kind of how I operate in my mind. So I'm not one to go back and be like, well, it's this and this is why I am the way I am today. Okay, great. That really doesn't make a difference though. Let's change who you are today. We can't go back, right? I don't know. That may sound very insensitive and I don't mean for it to. But I'm learning a lot in therapy right now about the things you can't change. So I think I'm kind of my mind is moving forward more. I'm thinking with it all the time. I can't stop thinking about the gap. Do you guys remember the conversation we had the other night? You've got your life here and everything in your life and how you feel and what you do. Over here, you've got everybody else. You've got your husband, your wife, your friends, your boss, anything, everything. Okay. The rest of the world. Then you've got the shit in the middle. We've got the question mark in the middle. Okay. We've got the question mark. I'm going to star your comment because, well, oh my God, what did I just do? Okay. There. Because I want to keep, I don't want to lose what I'm saying. Then you've got the question mark in the middle. Okay. That's the stuff in the middle is, the things they tell you, your husband or your wife, if you trust what they're saying, all the things that are the weirdnesses between the relationship that you have with that person. Uh, the gap is what it's called. You cannot control the gap, guys. I'm learning that because I am always trying to be in control of everything. And that stems from Scientology. Scientology, you are forced from a young time of beginning your Scientology journey, you are responsible for your environment. You're responsible for everything that goes on in your environment. If you've got something happened to you pain wise, you did something to pull that in. If your crowd and your environment is going south, you need to take responsibility for that and turn things around. So you are constantly having to be in control and be at cause, is what they call it, over your environment. Okay. So imagine my whole life, I've been that way, reacting. That's what I said. As a Scientologist, you're constantly reacting, going, how can I fix this? How can I control that? How can I use my OT mind powers to fix that? Literally, that's what you do. So now here I am, fast forward, and I'm learning about the gap. The gap. It's the gray area. And in Scientology, you have to control that gap. And you spend a lot of effort and it's exhausting. And if you can't control the gap, by the way, what did you do wrong to fuck that up? You need to get to ethics because you didn't control the gap like you should have. And you need to be at cause over your matter, energy, space, and time, your environment. It's called MEST. Okay. So I've spent my whole life rattling and on edge trying to control everything around me. I am in so much love with myself right now going, Reese, you don't have to control the gap. And not only that, I didn't know couldn't control it. All this time I've been trying to control it. I didn't even know you couldn't control it. Yes, Wendy, but I didn't know what you just said. Wendy says the only thing you can control is yourself. I didn't know that. As a Scientologist, that's not true. Blake, I love you. Hey, Reese, why can't I read? I agree that you should always strive to better yourself by moving forward from pain, trauma, and other setbacks so you can help yourself and others. I think you're doing amazing. Blake, I love you. Thank you. I feel like I'm talking 100 miles an hour because I'm really into what I'm saying, and I hope you guys are following me. LJ, again, guys, this is simple stuff. I know it's simple stuff. LJ, no one can control the gap. LJ, I know this now, but I did not know that before. And I'm being serious. My sister just texted me something. I'm serious, you guys. In Scientology, you have to be in control of that stuff. So not only did I not realize that, I'm now realizing I can't control it. Okay. So it is the most liberating, freeing feeling to go, step back. I don't have to control that. And I'm going to move forward, by the way. I'm not going to sit there and go, what did I do to pull that in? I did that tonight. I damn near lost my ever loving mind, you guys. I made a pasta salad that looked killer tonight. Okay. I opened a drawer to get a fork out and I was holding this giant thing of feta cheese I just bought at Costco. And I was trying to get the fork and this cheese thing slipped and feta cheese went all over inside the silverware drawer. Okay. I was furious. I was like, that didn't just happen. That did not just happen to me. That didn't just happen. When stuff like that happens, I immediately thought it became a Scientologist immediately. Hour and a half ago in my kitchen. In my mind, I went, what did I just do to pull that in? That's immediately what I thought. I didn't control my environment. So I went PTS, which is a potential trouble source, which means you're full of accidents and stuff. I immediately thought, I was mad at myself. I feel rage when stuff like that happens. I was making a kale smoothie. The same thing happened to me on Friday. I was pissed. I spilled the frozen kale all over the floor. This kind of stuff never happens to me. I had like butterfingers. I was pissed, so pissed when I did that. And I said the same thing. I was like, that didn't just happen. That did not just happen. Because I don't usually do stuff like that. And I thought the same thing on Friday. I was like, what am I doing in my environment to not be at cause? Why am I being the effect of my environment? Because it's pissing me off. That's how Scientologists think. It obviously still is a switch in me and it sparks every once in a while. And I'm not mad at myself for that. I'm gonna give myself a little grace. But that's an example. So that's the gap. I would throw those two incidents, by the way, into the gap. I would throw the feta cheese and the kale into the gap. Those are things that happen in life that you can't control. And that's my mom. And yeah, I don't ever have accidents like that, honestly. I just don't. It doesn't happen to me very often. Thank you, LJ. Congrats on recognizing you can't control the gap. It's part of wisdom. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you. Really, Evelyn? It's PMS? I don't usually have that issue. I lost my shit so much with the feta cheese in the drawer. It was overwhelming. Feta cheese was sprinkled all over every Brianna's back. I spilled an entire bag of chocolate covered almonds on the floor yesterday. Oh, and that sucks because you have 2 dogs. You got to get that up quick. Brianna, when that stuff happens, I lose my mind. So Jeff comes in. I left the cheese in the drawer. I could not deal with it at the time. I was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm making pasta salad. I'm going to pretend it didn't happen. I might continue to pretend it didn't happen. I tried to vacuum it. I couldn't get it out. Imagine that. It's like 7 slots with all the clean silverware, the ice cream scoop, a spatula. All this stuff was covered in feta cheese. I was furious. I took all the silverware out. I put it in the dishwasher and I was like, Jeff, I can't deal with this. And he was like, I'll clean it up. And I was like, really? Like, that's not Jeff's style. He was like, I'll clean it up. I was like, I hope you're serious because I'm going to take you up on this. I can't deal with it. I was like, it's overwhelming to me and I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. There's cheese everywhere and it's like tiny pieces. And I was just like, I can't do it. We'll try again tomorrow. So anyway, let's go back to how we started this, because I really do want to finish this conversation. It's very meaningful to me. Yeah, but that's how I think, Curious Cat. I still, when a major crisis like that, even though I realize it's not honey, I got to blow my nose again. I don't know what's going on, guys. Let me blow my nose. Hold on. I realize it's not a major crisis. I totally get it. But it was really frustrating. So I know it's stupid though. So hold on. We're talking about 2 major things. The gap. The gap has changed my outlook entirely on my life. It's a beautiful thing. In some weird way, no, Lulu, that candle's been around for a little while. In some weird way, it makes me feel more like I can be myself, which I've always been myself. But I don't know how to put this, but like we went to this thing over the weekend. It was a Masonic thing. You saw the picture. It was like a party. I really hate going to that shit. It's not for me. People get really dressed up. I love to get dressed up, but it's stuffy. It's and I don't mean that. The people are nice, but like it's an upscale party. I feel uncomfortable around people who act better than you. And of course, there's going to be a few of those. Blake says it's horrifying to think how this concept of pulling misfortune in was abused by top Scientologists to inflict unimaginable things on the people and the environment around them. So sorry, Reese. Blake, it is horrible. Thank you for your super chat, Blake. It's horrible, but it's horrible. It causes a lot of stress. I've been feeling that way since I can remember. And my memory goes back to like 4 years old. So like if I broke a plate when I was little, my dad would go, God damn it, Reese, what did you do to pull that in? He'd get really mad and he would say that. And so to this day, clearly, because it was an hour ago, I make a mistake like that and I immediately think, God damn it, what did I do to pull that in? So it's hard, but I'm learning. The Masons, I don't, yes, they definitely have like some kind of a ritual, but that's the men are separated from the women. It's a male organization. I don't know what the rituals are, but yes. Um, and here's the thing, they're nice people, guys. It's just not my thing. So like I found myself at this thing last night and there's just women everywhere and they're dressed to the nines and you can tell in those kinds of social situations, people are not being themselves. Okay. Like I could just tell they were doing a toast and I was the only, that's not true. I made one friend in the room. She was like 94 years old. No joke. Everybody took a shot to do the toast except me and grandma next to me. And we were the only two that kind of connected with each other, which doesn't surprise me because I love old people. But I was like, yeah, I don't drink. I'm good. And all these women, a lot of them were younger. I was surprised. There's a lot of younger women in there. And they were like, oh my God. And they were like flipping their hair and they had their, they were just there to be seen and have a good time and good for them. That's fine. I'm not judging those women, but it's not for me. And I found myself last night standing in that room comfortably. And I thought of all of you guys. I thought of all of you. Everybody had friends in that room. Everybody knew everybody. And they were like, Sarah, oh my God. And they were like hugging. And I was kind of the only one that was kind of like, and not probably the only one. There was probably 100 women in the room. It was a big party. Not my thing. And I can't do fake like that. I've never been like that. But I do recall being in the past, like trying to fake it, like being like, hi. I hate that shit. I found myself thinking about you guys last night and I felt so confident. I started thinking about all of you. I was like, I miss my group. I miss my people. And I can't wait to get back to them. And I'm fine here in my skin. I'm not uncomfortable. I'm not judging people. I just know I recognize that this is not a scene that I like to be a part of. And a couple of the girls came up to me and they were like, hi. And this one lady was like, how are you? Like, it was just, you know how women do that? Like, people do that. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We've all done it, but it's this like awkward, fakey feeling, right? Luis Greer, any sign of creepy man this week? But no, he was not at my job this week. I did look for him. Thank you for your super chat, by the way. We've all done it to a degree. Okay. But it was interesting last night. She came up to me. She went, how are you? And I went, I even paused. I didn't immediately like go, good. How are you? That's what I want to do when people do that. When they're like, oh, hi. I'm like, ah. I paused. I didn't even answer her right away. And I said, I'm well. And that was it. I didn't say anything else. I was like, I'm well. I'm sure she thought I was like high or on drugs or something. Cause I just was like, I'm not faking this. I'm fine. I don't need to make small talk with you. I don't need to match your vibe. I don't need to be like, are you having a good time? Where's your husband? What does he do? How much money do you make? I just was like, I'm fine. Right now I'm with all the people in my head. I've got about 400 or 500 people that come into my chat and they're all in my mind right now. And I'm kind of just pretending they're with me because that's how I felt. I was like, I know real people now. I know fake and I know real. And I love you guys. This is my life. I hope it doesn't go away. I noticed over the weekend quite a few people unsubscribed from me, which is fine. But I did, that's my biggest fear is that you guys are going to leave me. And I started thinking, I was like, you do have to deal with the fact that this could fizzle out. I have to think with the fact that maybe this won't go on forever, or maybe, people won't like me as much as they thought they did, and they'll go away. And I have to be strong and okay with that too. And I am. But I don't think that'll happen. But I just feel like I felt strong in where I was last night. I was I was leaning on a wall. And I don't know, it just felt really good. It's a weird accomplishment to say. I don't know, feel like this is coming out right. But when this lady, very, very artificial sounding, she came up and she was like, "How are you?" I was like, "I'm well." Like, I don't have to do this show. I don't have to do this song and dance. I did this for 38 years. I had to be a certain way. It wasn't like that, but I mean, I had to pretend to be something I'm not. And I just am not. I'm just not doing that. And so I'll click with the people I click with. I won't with the others. I'm not reading all of your chats right now because I'm too busy. I really wanted to get this out. It was like right in front of my mind, and I wanted to voice it to you guys. So it was too hard for me to multitask tonight with that. Martin, last night you were in my head too, and I talked to you. I liked it. Exactly. I really do feel you guys with me. It's a presence. I hope you're not weirded out by that. But I really do. You were with me in spirit because that's the only way I felt confident. It wasn't just me. I felt what did I wear? Dee Marie, little angel. I wore a Jennifer Grace caftan like I always wear. I kept it real simple. I didn't know the damn thing was what I was really pissed. People were really dressed up. I didn't get I didn't even wear foundation. I wore my tinted moisturizer like I always wear. I didn't think it was going to be something major. And then we got there and it was like black tie. And I was like, Jeff, damn. But I mean, I was dressed for it. It was a gown to the ground. It was fine. But I just didn't feel like I had the appropriate makeup on for it. I mean, whatever. I don't really care. I was married to a cop that also was part of a huge fraternity. I completely felt like the wives of the fraternity brothers were that way. I was so uncomfortable, Lena, on me. Yes. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, it's a weird people are weird sometimes in those kinds of, it's like they flip a switch and they become somebody else because they have to, because they're dressed up, and it's almost like you have a mask on. It's like, so you're in your best dress, so you have to be a certain way. I've never understood that. Jesse, yes, some members of the Daughters of American Revolution are fake like that. I think you are great the way you are. Thank you, Jesse. That's sweet. Thank you for your super chat, babe. I don't, so yeah, this is what you can't see the caftan. I don't have like a full, I already showed this picture, but, it was fine. I had a push-up bra on, so it made my boobs look a little bit more existent. I don't have any cleavage. Like I've said, my thighs are best pals, but my boobs have never met. And that's okay. But, and guys, that was the beauty of last night. It was kind of a test. I didn't have the full makeup on. I would normally wear a black tie. I would have my foundation on and all that. I would wear my stuff under my primer, and like I have a whole look when I do black tie. I didn't bring any of that. And I didn't feel, I usually get very nervous in my skin when I don't, like tonight. Tonight's a perfect example. I have no makeup on. I just have my skincare on. I was a little nervous to come on because I was like, I don't know, I feel like I should look more appropriate than this. But now that I'm here and I'm with you guys, nothing puts me at ease more. I love you guys. I feel totally comfortable to come out of my shell and talk. I feel like you truly are my friends and family. You wouldn't judge me. Yeah, Jeff's a Shriner. So it's a true test, and it's a beautiful thing. And I felt that way with you guys last night. Thank you, Lori. I felt like last night, like you guys were with me. I truly felt this weird boost in my confidence. And I was like, normally I would introvert in this room because there's a lot of prettier people. There's a lot, people that are wealthier. And, I start to feel insecure and inadequate around gorgeous, wealthy people. I just do. When I'm around them, I'm like, I feel like I should look better, like I should afford more things or something. It's just a weird thing. I didn't feel that way last night. I was like, I feel like I'm fine the way I am. I don't have to be liked. I have my group of people on my channel that I'm in love with, and that's all I need. That's what I need. Well, let's not forget this. Let's not forget the little hay bale with eyes and ears. Let's not forget the frosted mini wheat, shall we? Look at the hair. Look at that hair. God, you're tiny. Did you know that you were this little, though? Did you know that you had footy paws that were from a Dr. Seuss story? What else do you know? Do you know that you're kissy? Let's see. I think I have a super chat. Did I read it? Oh, Lisa. Lisa, welcome. I don't recognize you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are awesome. Keep on this path. You're pay. Yes, Lisa. I love that. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, Armine, you should have shown your phone and said, I'm very well, chatting with all my true friends on my YouTube channel. I have almost 14,000 followers, you know. Well, you're right. I wouldn't dick swing. I feel like that would be a little dick swingy, but that's how it felt in my head. I was like, thank you, Regina. I don't need I don't need that. I just don't need it. I've got my friends. I've got my family here. Keela, they were wanting to meet the famous Reese. They were fans. Keela, they weren't, and I'm not famous. You don't really become famous probably on YouTube till you have like 1 million followers. I think we're really far from that, Keela, and that's okay. Cjar, proud of you. Congrats on the growth. Thank you, Cjar. Thank you for your super chat, my friend. Yeah, Leah Lee. I hope you feel comfy. I'm here with messy hair, PJs, no bra, no makeup. Yes, babe, do it. Get it. Baby Angel, you're gorgeous inside and out, as are you. I love you. Linda K, don't take unsubs to heart. Periodically, YouTube does sub dumps across the board, and unbeknownst to us, it's important for us to check once in a while. Yeah, that's true. You know, I got a little weird about it. I lost quite a few subs this weekend, and I thought, it must not be meant to be. You know, it's okay. Gertie, how much does she weigh, Kelly? She's 6 pounds. We know. We know that you're small and we know that you're needy. I know. I love your little pawpaw. Yes. Allison Byrne, you are beautiful inside and out. You're also relatable. Thank you, Allison. Thank you. Thank you. Lori, Reese, I just checked and I had been unsubscribed by YouTube apparently. Okay, Lori, so you're back on with me. Thank you for checking. So maybe you guys should check. I don't know. Yeah, Emily Brooks, we need an SPTV Comic Con with a formal. That would be so much fun. I would love to do something like that. Alana, I love you. Listening in the car on my way home from work. Glad I didn't miss it. Me too, babe. Glad you're here. Thank you for your super chat. Alana, don't drive in super chat, babe. Lori Alexander, you're the one we want to hang out with on the couch. I love that. Robin, thank you. You're fierce, funny, and fab. That's so cute. We are close to 14,000 guys, and that's great. Carrie, oh my God, I really needed this talk tonight. Carrie, you and me both. We have to have these one-on-ones, guys. We got to have these with each other. I need my time with you guys. Ray, make it in San Francisco. That would be cool. I'd love to go there to see my favorite handbag designer and my, as you know, my caftan lady, Jennifer Grace. Curious Cat. I couldn't be happier to hear your words. You're growing so strong from within. I'm beaming for you. Thank you, babe. I feel that way too. I actually feel like it's a muscle I'm working out. The Ren woman. I subscribed to you this weekend. I've been binge watching your content for the past few days. My God, girl, welcome. You're in good company. We love you. Wow. I'm glad you're here. Pat O, you were unsubscribed. That pisses me off. You're still pulling 554 live watchers on your lives. Everybody like and check that you're subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. Armine, go to bed. It's 2:30 a.m. I'm still here. You mean a lot to us. So few unsubs are nothing to worry about. There are many more like us who love you and will stay up late for you. I love you, Armine. I just love her. You guys, she's making something for me. Armine, I don't know if you want me to talk about it, so I won't say much. She's making something that is the most amazing thing. She is such an artist, like a lot of you. A lot of you guys have sent me stuff, and it's amazing, and I'm just excited. What the ever loving? Just checked, and you were unsubscribed. This is horse manure. Do you know Joni Clothes? No, I've never heard of that. Amber's glass. Amber's glass. She made me an ice cube, you guys, and many other things. She's amazing. Um, Casey Canada, do you think the Masonic event was a little too much like Scientology for comfort? Not really. They're not really similar, to be honest, but I don't know because I'm not one and I don't know what goes on because it's for men only. I don't know. It's weird. KE, YouTube unsubscribe me too. What the? This is horse manure. Raymond, you better be subscribed, by the way. You better check it right now. I don't want to hear any more of your nonsense till you check it. Silly nonsense. Okay, you're still subscribed? Guys, I've never had a Halloween costume before, but I was thinking about it. I kind of want to do like an ice cube theme. I saw on Amazon they have a shirt that says ice, and then they have these stickers that you put on your face that are like icicles. And I thought that would be kind of fun. Jesse, we're not always going to get along with everyone. No, we're not. We are certainly not, babe. And thank you for your super chat. Carrie, I love you and love having no bra on. You rock. Carrie, yeah. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see my bra through here? It's I always wear a bra with like some padding because my boobs are small and I like it to look like I have boobs. I'm wearing it's like basically a almost like a sports bra, but there's no padding. Like this is just my boob right here. And there's no underwire. God, it was comfortable to travel in. Do you guys mind that I just grabbed my boob on camera? That's even something I normally wouldn't do. So yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? I wish I had bigger boobs. Not too big though. Like I don't want like bodacious Bahama mamas. I just wish they were. I wish they'd met each other. I just want boobs where I could like have some cleavage. But Jeff likes my boobs. He says he does anyway. Yvonne, this is horse manure. I don't like this that they're unsubbing people. Why would thanks, Ray? Why would YouTube do that? Why would YouTube makes their money this way? Like why would they unsubscribe people? It seems very suppressive. Susie Brat, kick YouTube in the shins. Also, I had no idea we have a Scientology building in Seattle. Saw it when I was delivering packages. Yeah, babe. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for your super chat. Love you, Reese. Is Jeff going straight? Is joining the stream soon? Yeah, Nora. I actually told him. So I was going to have him on tonight. Jeff's not. I got to blow my nose again. Hold it. Just hold the thought. Hold the thought. It's hard to do that one-handed. Jeff's not. I don't think he's feeling great. He slept hard last night. Now we know he had tequila shots, but then I had to drive. We were driving and he was like falling asleep. So he pulled over and I drove. And then we got home and he was like, I'm really tired. He crashed. He like passed out for hours. I think he's getting sick because then I started cooking dinner. I spilled feta cheese everywhere, as you know. And he came out and he had a zip up hoodie all the way up like to his neck and pants and his big fluffy slippers. And he goes, is it cold in here? And I was like, no, I'm on fire. I think he's getting sick. So I was going to have him on tonight, but we don't want some damn sickie on here. Plus I needed some one-on-one time. I need to wear a bra. I just feel like I need to have more boobs and they're just I don't have the smallest boobs. I mean, I got fit in a bra after I had Huxley. I'm a C cup, but they're just not that big. They're just not big enough. I don't know. Anita, gosh, Reese, think back to a year ago, would have never imagined you would be deprogramming from Scientology with hundreds of people on YouTube. What an experience. Anita, you're so right. And it's never felt better. I love you. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for pointing that out, Anita. Honey, can we switch arms? Oh my God. I can't switch arms. Damn it. Now I can't control the mouse. Did you know you were tiny though? Did you know that the people love you? Did you know that you were born next to JC? What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I totally just went blank. Blake, believe it or not, but the unsub glitch has been a rampant issue for the past 10 or more years. The platform is seriously greedy and morally ambiguous corporate overseers. Well, that's ridiculous, Blake. And somebody needs to send a complaint. Thank you for your super chat, my love. Let's do this, maybe. Let's do this for a little bit. So little, you guys. So teeny. I remember what I was saying. Oh my God, look who it is, you guys. Look who it is. Kid. Martin, I really don't have any thoughts on that. She's out of the light. She stepped down. I don't support anything that was going on there at all. Obviously, I don't have the same views or thoughts there. I just don't really want to put a lot of attention on it. I feel like it's over. And I just don't really want to, I don't know. I just don't feel one way or the other. It's over and it happened fast and I don't support it. Yeah, I was talking about boobs. Kid. What's this now, Armine? You saw an ENT specialist on Thursday for the same reason. He was saying hormone changes can cause it. Nothing to worry about. Okay. I think it's also allergies. Yvonne, it's very sad. It's very sad. Somebody commented, Ray, about Goldie and asked what my thoughts were. And I don't really want to get into it. It's a lot to me, it's been gotten into, it's been touched on, it's been picked apart and dissected. It's kind of like what I just touched on earlier. I don't mean to sound insensitive. I don't mean it from that way, that point of view, but I'm ready to move forward. It's awful. I think it's sad. I don't support those views. None of us do. Obviously, that's, none of us were for that. But yeah, it's over. It's over. She stepped down. I wish her well. I don't want her head. I don't want to see her burn at the stakes. I just hope for better change there about, I don't share those views. That's all I'm going to say. I don't support it. So, yeah, Kylie Billing, let's put it to sleep and shut the door. I just feel like, here's what I was thinking about this. Yeah, water under the bridge. Here's what I was thinking about this, guys. People, I'm learning this. There are people out there that love drama. They love to feed on it. And some people out there right now in this community we have are trying to keep that alive. And they're trying to stir that pot still and get as much as they can out of it. I'm not going to do that. Kid, what the holy hell, girl? What in the trapeze artist are you doing? Kid literally just like flew across the room. What in the circus type shit are we trying to pull here? Yeah, I'm not going to stick to this subject anymore. I'm acknowledging it. I just think there are people out there that like to keep drama going. And they like to stir pots and they want to keep feeding on it. And I am not that person. That is not going to be me. I, again, hope the best for her. And I thought she was a very nice lady, but I don't even know her last name. I don't know anything about her. I thought she did very, very good at her job as a moderator. But again, I know nothing about her. And I would never go digging into somebody's personal life. I'll say that. And with this coming out, I don't feel the need to go on and on and on about it and talk about and highlight it. I think that's a way of swaying people. And I think it's really fucked up to do that. I think people should make up their own fucking minds. And I will say this because you've got me on the subject now. And then I'm going to stop because I'm going to get mad. How do I want to say this? I'm hot. It's hot in here. How do I want to say this? Just because this happened doesn't give anybody the right in my opinion, this is just my opinion. I can fuck off into the forever if you think I'm wrong, and I will. I don't think it's fucking right to take something like that situation, pick it apart, post it up for everybody to see, and then go, I'm just giving you facts. Here's what you need to know. Fuck that, in my opinion. I think let people seek shit out for themselves and do their own research rather than rub stuff out for you to see in the world and go, I'm just showing you, but here's all the bad that you need to see. That's just my opinion. And again, I'm happy to fuck off into the forever. I've done it many times. But to me, it's very dramatic to do that. And then it's kind of like in a humble way to go, I'm just presenting this to you. And I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm just saying people do that in life to promote drama, but they do it in a way where they go, I'm not spreading drama, but let me show you this so you know, and then we can go after this person's head and burn them at the stakes. That's so Scientology to me, and I'm fucking out of that game. So I found that to be almost funny in many ways because it was so Scientological the way that went down. Um, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I think that people make mistakes and learn from it. And then I think people make mistakes and then you can tell for yourself if they learn from it, if it becomes a pattern. And so if they continue to make the mistake, it's not really a mistake anymore. It's just kind of their way of living. And it's more of a pattern behavior. And then you have people who make a mistake and they never do it again. And that's different to me. That's not a pattern. To be fair, I don't know which is which with her in this scenario because I didn't do enough fucking digging and I didn't do my research on it because I don't care. It's over. It's done. She did the right thing, in my opinion, by stepping back and saying goodbye. And she did to me. She said, I'm going to step out. Goodbye to you. And I said goodbye to her. And I think that the world could go round and round and round a little more if we gave things the respect it deserves and put it to bed. Instead of going, hold on, I got a pot here. Let's stir it a little bit more. Oh, I found more in the pot to show you. Here's some more facts for you to see, just so you can make up your own mind. Bullshit. If I want to find the facts, I will go digging for those facts. I don't need people to put them in my face and go, here, make a decision on this. I'm going to present this to you in this way. I don't like that. I got to stop talking now because I'm going to get upset. I think I am upset, actually. I think we escalated to upset. I'm going to come back down because I don't feel like being upset about it. And some of you may disagree with what I just said, guys, and that's okay. I hope you still love me because I still love you. Sonia Floyd. I thought she just said, I unsubscribed. You were unsubscribed. Okay. I may lose some subscribers over what I just said, but I feel like what I said was fair. I'm not making anybody wrong. And what I think was going on in her life, from what I heard, was nothing I am supportive of. Nothing. There's nothing there that I will even try to resonate with or go, well, no. It's a solid fucking no for me. I love everybody, regardless of your race, your religious background, unless you're a Scientologist and you hate me because I'm declared, who you love, if it's a same-sex person, any of that. I support it and I love people. I don't give a shit what you do behind closed doors. As long as you're not hurting animals, then you can fuck off and you can't be here. But I really, truly don't care. I think we've all moved on. Actually, I think everybody's trying to get me to shut the fuck up about this. Okay. Okay, Lori says so anyway. All right, fine. Thank you for letting me talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it again. So, Amy, Caftan, any pics? No, I don't have a full body pic because I really didn't like the way I looked last night. I wasn't into it. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Let's just be respectful. I'm sorry I talked about it so much. Keela, I think Jeff is getting sick, like I said. I don't know what he's doing. I hear the TV going. Look at everybody trying to. You guys, what you're doing, by the way, this in Scientology is called good roads, good weather. Look at Lori. What's your favorite caftan color? Did anybody say, how about those Chiefs? You guys are hilarious. Um, you guys are cute. Lori, I don't have a favorite caftan color. My favorite caftans by Jennifer Grace are her sequin, like just crazy glitzy, full of glam. I love that shit. Um, oh, did Aaron lose subs this week? I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. I don't think I'm getting sick, but I do feel like it's allergies. Hold on. Maybe we should sign off anyway. It's been an hour and a half. I didn't even realize. Um, hey, Faye vibes. Peace lady. He did clean the drawer. He went to put it back, and I was like, let me see it because I'm going to be pissed if you left feta cheese crumbles. No, he cleaned it. I was really proud of him. Thank you, Bo Beats. It's your channel. You can do whatever you want. That's probably true. Oh my God, Lori, you're hilarious. Seen any good shows lately? Actually, Lori, I'm glad that you asked that. Any new shoes? You guys are hilarious. Look at everybody changing the subject on me. Good shows? No, but I have been rewatching one of my favorite shows. My God, what's it called? White Lotus. Now, I don't love season. Kid, what the ever loving girl? What are you doing? It scares me when she does this. She's looking at the ceiling and she's like doing this. Is there a ghost in here? Typically, Fred doesn't allow that. White Lotus is good, but I only like the second season. Wasn't crazy about the first. I love Jennifer. I don't know, whatever her last name is in that. New shoes, Nakia. I got some new golden gooses on Poshmark. With I sold a bunch of stuff on Poshmark, and I have a huge credit. Yeah, Nakia, I have a new bag actually coming tomorrow. It's funny you asked that. I have a new Claire V bag coming from Poshmark. I sold a bunch of stuff. So I put some things on Poshmark a couple weekends ago. I was cleaning out my closet and I sold so much stuff. I had like $700 in credit of things I sold. You guys should do Poshmark, by the way. It's amazing. I sold stuff that some of it I would take to a thrift store. So I sold it and then I have all this credit and I can either take the money, but that's what I use to shop. That's how I justify shopping. So then I bought some golden gooses, which were used. They weren't that expensive. And then I got a new bag and it's coming tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. My last video with Erin was interesting. I don't even remember what it was. Where is Gertie? She's down by my feet, but my nose keeps stuffing up. So I was needing 2 hands to blow my nose. I didn't see any of the protests, Megan, on Saturday because I was busy out of town. Thank you, Blake. Don't apologize. You're taking a professional stance. Don't want to join a hate wagon. There's nothing wrong with that. You're being an adult and put something unfortunate to rest. Thank you. That's exactly how I think about it. Tyler, you'd love to see a what? A video of my caftans? Should I bring my caftans down here one day and like show them to you guys? Because I would really like to. Lori, can you put up her website? Is Jennifer Grace a name of a designer website? It's jennifergrace.com, but here's the thing. It's Jen Uffer. I've never seen it spelled that way without an I. It's an A. So it's JENNAFER Grace. She also has her own app. Maybe somebody could link her thing. Thank you, Martin. Martin, you're the one that started that fire, man. He asked. It's okay. It needed to be said. I'm glad I said it. It's okay. Lori, it's on HBO. I really only watch reruns of my favorite shows. My other favorite show is on HBO called Girls. I love that show. I just watched it a long time ago. I love The Sopranos. I watch reruns of that. I watch reruns of Sex and the City, of course. Thank you, Kylie Billing. I'm kind of a rerun girl. I don't really watch a lot of new stuff. Jeff and I like the show Billions on Showtime. Armine, she came from the Lord. Yeah, Allison, White Lotus. I love White Lotus. Good night, Simon. Kathy Ann, love you, girl. Oh, Keela, Poshmark. You have a Poshmark, Keela? Well, tell me what it is. Text me. Mine is just Reese0708. You're not, don't get excited. It's not great. But I do have some bags. My favorite handbag designer, Claire V. I have a lot of her bags. I've been collecting her for over 10 years. And I've got some of her like original bags that people love. What are golden gooses? They're really dumb. They're expensive, expensive Mad Marcia tennis shoes. They're handmade in Italy. I collect them because they're handmade, they're made in small batches, and they come in all crazy different cool colors. I like tennis shoes that are like pop, like have glitter or something fun. But they're stupid expensive. I mean, if you go to Nordstrom to buy a pair, they're like $500 or $600. I get them cheaper and used on Poshmark. A caftan, Anita, is like a long dress type deal that looks good on everybody. You just throw it on, you can belt it. I couldn't get into Only Murders in the Building. I tried, and I love Steve Martin and Martin Short. I don't know. I watched like the first 4 episodes. I don't know what Timu is, Jam Jam. That's a weird question, Curious Cat. If I could transform into any animal or creature and change back, I would choose a dragon. It'd be cool to change into a dragon. Okay, I can bring my caftans down. Uh, Kendall Nix. I don't do a lot of milk products. I eat cheese, but I don't drink milk at all. I'd love to show you guys my caftans. What? People aren't happy with the last video Aaron put up. Some of it's understandable, but most of it's just snowballing. I think Aaron's burning himself out. Personally, I say that from a place of love. I watched some of it. Are you talking about tonight with Sterling and Jackson? I watched some of that when I was eating my SpaghettiOs. Aaron seemed a little bit, I only watched like 30 minutes. I don't know. He seemed a little bit, maybe like he was tired or I don't know. I couldn't really tell. Betsy Sue, where you been, girl? No, I did not see your super chat. I'll look for it. Hold on. Did I miss one? Hold on. I'm looking in my starred super chats. There you are. You're my hero. I adore you. I love you, Betsy. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Paula Puffer, singing your traffic woes away is fantastic. Yes, girl. I love you, Paula. Blake, do you mean how the chat members handled it or the YouTubers handled the Goldie situation? I'm still kind of late to the little thing. I don't really know what I mean. I just mean let's let it go, I guess, is what I mean. Lori's already on this, CJAR. Ask the caffeine lady to sponsor me. I don't know how sponsorships work, but Lori did email them. Yeah, that's kind of how I saw it too. Frazzled. He seemed miffed with Jackson. That's the part I saw. He seemed a little bit like get to the point. But guys, Aaron is a lot like me. We're kind of movers and shakers. We're popping. And I have talked to people like Jackson before too. Jackson's a very sweet man, but people who drag it out, I sometimes get that way. I'll be like, so as a matter of fact, I'm fucking married to that. Jeff gets that way sometimes, and he'll drag out a story and it will take 6 minutes to get to just the question I had. So sometimes, bless his sweet soul, I will say to Jeff, okay, honey, okay, let's, you know, it's just kind of how we are. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right. Jeff, that's okay. You don't have to catch up, brother. I'm just glad you were here. Yeah, Ray, we're just, I just like to get to the point on stuff. I hope I don't drag shit out, but I probably do. I'm sure I'm a hypocrite sitting here saying it. Um, that's okay, Blake. Yeah. Yeah. I just have to like, yeah, Aaron does do a lot. He does do a lot. That's true. To a degree, we're all hypocrites, Ray. That's true. I mean, there's some truth to that. Um, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people that's not uncommon. Like my stepdad, I love the man so much. And actually, I don't get this way with him because I don't get to talk to him as much. But I know my mom gets a little, he's from Tennessee. So he'll be like, Rice, back when I grew up, yeah, y'all didn't quite as like it's just this like slow. They just talk slower. They're just and he's awesome. I love talking to him, and he's brilliant. He's a genius man, and he has the most wisdom of anybody I know. But sometimes my mom will be like, "Come on, honey, okay, okay." Yeah, it's just kind of it's just different. I think it depends on where you come from. Um, some people are saying what happened to Goldie. She's just not with us anymore. She's just not. She backed out of being a moderator, and that's all I'll say about it. She's just not here as a moderator anymore. There was some controversy, and it's over. Um, yeah, and honestly, Anne said he gets irritated with Jackson because Jackson goes into the weeds. I go into the weeds. I go into the weeds all the time. I don't sense that Aaron gets irritated with me. Um, But maybe he does. Maybe that's why we don't do as many lives together. Maybe he gets irritated with me. I don't know. But I will tell you, I am like, I do want to uh do more of the Scientology mom stuff. I texted him today. I have another audio to release, and we have like 200 of those screenshots. And so it's like, I mean, I can do them by myself. I'm happy to do them by myself, but they're more fun to do with Aaron. But Aaron is kind of busy. He does a lot of live, so he may not have as much time anymore. Yeah, Lulu, I talk a lot faster than Jackson, and that's okay. It's not wrong on either end. Sarah went, no, Reese, he's never acted with you the way he is with people that throw him off. I don't think he has either. I think Aaron and I know each other well enough. We're pretty balanced. We know our styles. I don't think there's any surprises with Aaron and I. Yeah, Tyler, I could do the screenshot videos with other people as well. I could. I'm sorry, Armina. I didn't mean it like that. She's not with us anymore. Goldie is, as far as I know, alive. I hope she's alive, but she's just not a moderator on SBTV anymore. Jeff, do you sometimes find you have to have someone interpret for your father-in-law? I have family on Kegel, not Kegel Mountain, that I still have to get someone to interpret for me? No, I don't. He's really fun to talk to. He's a farmer, he's a cattle rancher, he's a great man. And I love nothing more than sitting down and talking with him. I don't know what a Timu is, guys. Susie CJ, hey Reese, I'm happy to catch you live. Susie, thank you for your super chat, and I'm glad you're here, babe. Welcome to the live with us. Nancy, you're unsubscribed. You guys, I guess maybe no one left me. Maybe you guys got accidentally unsubscribed. So check that shit because it's giving me anxiety. It's making me take laps around the anxiety pool. Okay, Ray. You know who we're missing tonight? Where the hell is Barb? Where is Tampa Bee Man? Miss Barb. I haven't talked to her in a long time. So I feel like we should get off. It's been an hour and 45. I really missed you guys. Well, that's a different name. I don't recognize you. Old Poi. What's the best new thing you have learned since being free from Scientology? I would say that's a great question, by the way. The Thank you for checking your subscriptions, you guys. The best thing I would say, old poi, is oh, really, Lori? I'll send her a message then. I also need to message Daria. I want to know where the hell she is. She's full of wisdom and she hasn't been here and it bothers me. Um, Annie Rose, I missed you. Let's answer that question though for old poi. I think there's many things that are amazing. But I would say I feel like the end of the Grinch movie when he's like, they're like, his heart grew 14 sizes or whatever it is. Jeff, I've really missed you. Quit messing around. Excuse me, Daria was in a chat earlier, but she's not in this one. All right, well, she's gonna have to answer for that. Jilbo Baggins, I'm still subscribed, girl. Love you too. Thank you for checking, Jilbo, and thank you for your super chat. What an angel. Many things are my favorite things since coming out that I've learned, but I would say my favorite thing, because I've seen this, learning this on YouTube more than anything. I love you guys. And I was taught from a very young age in Scientology. And I know I've said this before, but that you guys are the enemy, that they're called wogs is what L. Ron Hubbard calls them. And a wog is just a non-Scientologist. It's a person living out in the world. And I won't forget you, Snake, at all, actually. That non-Scientologists are kind of the enemy and not to be trusted. And so now here I am out in the world and all I have are people that are non-Scientologists around me. And you guys are the most generous, most loving friends I've ever had. Never had connections like this before. So to answer that, I would say the biggest shock to me is that all the people I was told never to trust and they're the enemy are actually the key to my heart. And I mean that. Joni, I love you, babe. And I'm glad you're with me. And thank you. And thank you for your super chat. Susie CJ, super sticker. What an angel. Thank you. Yeah. Cranky Scientist says, I am not to be trusted. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Old point. We just want to see people who are imprisoned by dogma to be free, thinking there is no harm ever intended by us normies. Yes. Thank you you had a great question. That was a good question. Thank you, early riser, and welcome. I don't know, maybe I do recognize you. Your picture looks familiar. Thank you for that. Cranky Scientist, we have that in common. Dawn Parizu, cool name. Beautiful photo, Dawn. I like your picture. I seen you on Aaron's channel, first on Aaron's channel. You're so funny. Loved you. So I'm here. God, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. What a little poo-poo angel. What a little sweetheart petunia fluff. That's cute. Chow Yun Smut, I better be stuck with you. Guys, thanks for checking your subscriptions. I love you, Curious Cat. And Keela, you too. Thank you for checking your subscriptions, because I did start to have a little bit of a panic. I was like, and Jeff, Mr. Confidence Booster, he was like, people are unsubscribing because you haven't done any lives in a couple of days. And I was like, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. People are going to unsubscribe for me because I haven't been on for 2 days. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. And if they did, then it's meant to be. Like, that's not right. How could you leave me because I wasn't on for 2 days? That's silly. It's unbelievably silly. So I'll hop on tomorrow at some point. Kid has her appointment. I have a therapy appointment tomorrow too. But we'll hop on tomorrow at some point, probably be more toward the afternoon or evening, maybe with Aaron. I don't know. I don't know what the guy's doing. I don't know his life right now. And then Butterfly 18, you're back on with me. Okay, good. It is the ebb and flow of the internet, old point. Oh, there's Marilyn. What the hell? Where have you been? What are you doing in here? I haven't seen you in a long time. I love you. Hi, Marilyn. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So maybe I'll hop on with him tomorrow. Maybe it'll just be us again. And then Tuesday, guys, Aaron's having a Shark Week. Where is mine? Where is my period? Has anybody seen it? Period. Where art thou? I don't know where it is. And she's always on time, guys. That train is never late. Amy Edge came in very late. I'll have to rewatch. Amy, please do. We love you for being here and thank you for your super chat. I was just about to unsubscribe, but then you went live in the nick of time. Whew. That's a load off. Thank you. Thank you for staying with me. You've been crocheting and watching, Marilyn. That's cute. I can picture that. That's cute. Marilyn, you're adorable. I thought about that too, Raymond. I told Jeff today, I said, Jeff, I'm late by a couple hours. He was like, what the hell? What do you mean? I was like, I'm late, honey. It's a joke because Jeff has had a vasectomy, but I was like, it does happen, brother. It does happen. And how gross would that be? Jeff is 65 and I'm almost 40. That's not happening. We're not going to have a child. That can't happen. Yeah, I am not knocked up, guys. Don't worry about that. But it is weird. My period is never late. She is always on time. Quiet girl. That's why I love you, babe. That's why. Alicia. Hi, babe. Ravishing Race. Hi, lady. Miss, you wanted to say hi. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. What a little sweet pea. I know. Keela, I know. Yeah, it's weird. Where is Shark Week? Isn't that weird? Jess, I love you. Okay, so tomorrow that's the plan. I got to take kid to the vet. I got to go to therapy. I got to eat some of my pasta salad because it's cooling in the fridge. Guys, I don't make pasta salad very often because I will eat the shit out of that stuff. I love it. It's oily pasta salad, which I like. Jeff is gross. He likes the creamy kind, like with the mayo. I'll eat it, but it's not as good. I like the oily kind. What orchids grow? Please, please, please do the screenshots on your schedule. I look every day hoping you're going to read some. Okay. I mean, it's more fun to do it with Aaron, but I'm happy to do some myself. We can laugh together in here just as much. Do you really, Martin? You like my face like this? This is totally makeup free. You know what, though? Gwyneth Paltrow did it. Michelle Pfeiffer did it recently. I can do it too. Thank you, Martin. Evie, Reese, you are approaching the age where things start to get weird. Can you be more specific? Are you talking about my cooter? Are you talking about my face? Are you talking about somebody referred? I was reading something this weekend. Somebody referred to a woman's, can I say the word? Down below, the specific spot. Somebody referred to it as the little man in the boat, and I can't stop thinking about it. And I thought that was the cutest little term for her. For Penelope's little man in the boat. I was like, that's so cute. I can't stop thinking about it. I told Jeff and he was not impressed. He was like, oh, yeah. I was like, why are you not more excited about this like I am? Bye, Dorothy. I don't know how everyone's being unsubscribed. Yeah, Raymond, we would have a knife fight over pasta salad. I could see it happening in the kitchen. Peace lady, you wish we were neighbors? Well, I wish we were more than neighbors. I want to be neighbors. Don't even talk that often. I want to be more than neighbors, peace lady. The cooter? I don't know what she meant by things get weird. Do things get weird like my skin's going to get weird? Because that's already happening. I don't know if she meant like the cooter gets weird. Perimenopause thing. What does that mean though? I still need you to be more specific. Like, is my hair going to fall out? Like, what do we mean? I did not mute it. And I'm sorry. I'm starting to get scared of some of these. Your son's dad called it a little man in the boat. I just think that's so cute. Wow, thank you, Martin. That's really sweet of you to say. What? My period's gonna change and be off track. What do you mean? I've been tracking my period for years and years and years. It needs to stay the same. Actually, it hasn't been the same. I used to have like 9 or 10-day periods forever, and it's already diminished like by a lot. It's like 3 to 4 days now, and I've never been more thankful of the Lord. Speaking of, what are you doing? Look at this nonsense. Let us see you. Let us touch your tummy. Let us squeeze the tummy really quick. Let us touch it. Let us squeeze it. Let us rub it. Let us get a hold of it and just touch that tummy. Let me touch the tummy. It's a nice tummy. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, she's purring away. Your cycle gets weird? I did not know that. Kid. Kid, you're so heavy, girl. Compared to your sister, you're incredibly heavy, girl. Oh, you're so cute, aren't you? You guys, she's so cute. Anyway, we'll have to talk more about that. Well, thank you, Alana. Guys, but I think we'll sign off and then I'll be on tomorrow. And then Tuesday, I'm really excited about talking with Brian. But yeah, we'll catch up. We'll catch up. I love you guys. You know this. You know it's true. You know it's a fact. Kid, dang it, girl. Let me get a hold of that tummy. Look at this tummy chub. And she lets you squeeze it. Nikia, I love you, babe. Oh my God, look at it, you guys. See, Gertie doesn't have this, and I can just squeeze it and massage it, and she doesn't care. She lets me do it. Ooh, I love it. Let me get a hold of it. Let me touch it. Let me squeeze it. Let me see about it. Okay. She doesn't have any claws, thank God. I did not declaw this cat, by the way. I got her that way at the shelter. I would never do that. Paula Puffer, a friend of mine calls it her little blue pebble. Okay, that's gross, Paula. Why are we calling it blue? Paula, I'm going to have nightmares about this. I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm comfortable with everything you just said about it. Why would we call it a blue pebble? That's weird. Okay, guys, love to everyone. Everyone's saying they love me back. Thank you for that. You know I need it. Let's all sleep good. I'm going to try to bone down with Jeff. I don't know if he's still up or not. I think he is. I hear his diabetes monitor going off. He must have eaten some kind of dessert. Old people. Okay. I'm going to leave and get some sleep. I'll be back in the morning. Brian, I'm looking forward to you on Tuesday, brother. Okay, guys, see you then. And this was fun tonight. Thanks for letting me get it all out. I appreciate it. We feel good about it. Thank you for your super chats. Love you all. Oh my God, I almost signed off without Fred. Alicia, bring on the beard already. I'm tired of the in-between perimenopausal spotting. Oh, wait, I already have a beard. I have had a beard for a long time that I have to tend to. But yeah, that's a shame. Well, thank you for your super chat, babe. Okay, kid. All right. I'm going to put Fred on. I'm dragging this out. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.